part of the next generation helming up Golden ABC, more popularly known as the Penshoppe Group. As vice president of Penshoppe, he is now steering the family company through slower consumer demand, governance risks, and supply chain shifts due to Trump's tariffs. Well, with us now for more is Brandon Liu. Good to see you, Brandon, and
Likewise.
welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me, Kathy.
And congratulations on 40 years.
Yes, we'll be turning 40 years this year.
Right, so how's Dad?
He's great. He sends his regards.
Yes.
And he's been busy as executive chairman, really helping steer Golden ABC towards our vision and purpose. Aside from that, he's been busy with the holdings company, but more importantly, he's been spending a lot of time spoiling his grandchildren.
I was just going to ask about
and he's
the
been
grandkids.
pressuring for more.
Okay, because the last time we talked, he did say that the second generation's already gearing up for a very active engagement within the business. But how's it been like so far? I mean, you run the business with your brother and sister,
Yes.
and you've been navigating these shifts. We've just talked about that over the past few minutes. What to you is the biggest challenge so far?
So actually, we're in the third generation, but then so far it's been nice working with the family. Also working with our cousins, also within the Penshoppe group, and also in the other companies. I would say that we have been able to navigate well so far. We have a strong board of directors and strong board advisors and independent board that's been able to guide us through these challenging times as well.
If you would pick one, what would be the biggest challenge?
I guess coming from the pandemic, it's also being able to adapt. Things are happening now at a much faster pace. So we have, especially in Penshoppe, being a young brand, we have to stay relevant. We have to know what's relevant to our customers and really keep them at the center and adapt with them.
So what did you discover over the Christmas holiday shopping season? Because that's key.
Yes.
Especially for discretionary products.
Yes, so thankfully the Christmas season was very encouraging. We were able to prepare well, and we thank our customers for the patronage that they continue to support and show for our brands. We are looking at a very optimistic year ahead as well. We have expansion plans in the horizon, and we actually, for Penshoppe, rolled out a new store concept. So we're actually going to be renovating a lot of our stores this year. So we can expect more exciting things from the brand.
Could people have traded down? Because in a conversation earlier with the Philippine Retailers Association, Bobby Claudio, he did say that people bought more food rather than discretionaries, and that they traded down because consumer sentiment's tepid, because of all the corruption allegations, the concerns over slowing business and a slowing economy.
Well, yeah, we can see that the environment is a bit gloomy, but then I think the one trend that we do foresee and what we have been working on is really strengthening our products and our store experience. There's been a huge shift towards looking for value. So whether that's trading down or just getting your money's worth, the team is confident that we are able to provide that. So we are very bullish as well for the year.
So what is value right now? Value for money. When you say that phrase, what do people go for? What are you discovering?
So when we talk about value, it's not necessarily trading down necessarily just in terms of price, but really looking for that good ratio between price and quality to make sure that an item that you buy is sulit. So it's not necessarily just spending less, but being smarter about where you spend your money.
So where did they spend their smart money then? I
Hopefully,
mean, if it was encouraging sales for the holiday shopping season.
We'd like to think that we were able to capture some market share as well, and that it was very encouraging seeing the results from Q4, ending the year strong, and again, being very bullish about this year ahead.
Which category in particular? Because you've got a portfolio of brands, not only Penshoppe, you've got Regatta, Boku, Oxygen,
Memo and For Me, yes.
For Me.
So currently, Penshoppe is still the biggest brand in the portfolio, but then we are seeing growth from different segments. So Penshoppe caters to the youth and the mass market, but we do have the likes of Regatta and Boku that also caters to the more premium market. And we're seeing healthy growth across the board, thankfully.
So what did they buy? And what are you thinking that they might buy in 2026, given the conditions?
I think they're looking for something that they can use long term because right now, especially with fashion companies, it's something that They're looking for long-term wearability. It's no longer just chasing after the next big trend, but something that really suits your personal style.
So what could that be? I mean, for Golden ABC, you've got a portfolio of brands. What have you discovered might be the way forward?
We're still, majority of our, I guess, sales are coming from apparel, but then we are adapting with the customers, and we are also discovering that they're also looking for other formats, and we're actually expanding into lifestyle categories. And starting with actually our this jacket I'm wearing is coming from our recent activewear collection. So this is a signal that we're stepping into different lifestyle categories, whether it be activewear or perhaps even other categories in the future. Stay tuned.
So I'm seeing that the Filipino consumer is not only price conscious, but also health conscious. Is that correct?
Yes, we are looking at seeing, especially with the young now, that compared to myself 10 years ago, where we would go out late night with friends, we're seeing that it's also shifting to early morning runs, going up early, going for a run, coffee run, whether it's just for an early morning run, you're going for a walk, you're going to the mall. It's a more active lifestyle, and people are gravitating towards a more health conscious, not just physically, but mentally and even like spiritually as well.
In terms of production costs, because I presume that it's a little bit pricier when you try to produce these athleisure and activewear, how does that go into your margins, and how do you price a certain line like that to make it value for money for the customer, and at the same time preserve your margins?
So for Penshoppe, our unique selling proposition is to be able to really offer great quality products at affordable prices. So it did take a while for us to launch this product because we had a lot of prototyping in place to make sure we would find the right fabrics and find the right sweet spot of pricing that we can offer to the customer. So as much as we can, we do try not to do any price increases.
So you can hold off those price increases this year?
Yes, thankfully. Yeah, so we're able to work smarter. We're looking at better raw material consolidations that allow us to really absorb as much as we can because we're in it for the long-term sustainability.
Let me pick up on the raw materials consolidation, because part of where you get your materials is overseas, and there's been supply chain disruptions because of Trump's tariffs. How has this worked to your favor? Have you found a way forward with that, with the vertical integration, maybe nearshoring, local manufacturing more of the product here?
So we did see a shift. We have been actually for the past 40 years, we have been working majority of our supplies coming from the Philippines and manufactured here. Although we do source, we know our suppliers and partners also source from China, so there is a squeeze at times. But it's not our first rodeo. We've seen that with cotton prices also increasing in the past couple of years, we've been able to navigate how to find that balance and strike that balance between local and foreign production.
Okay, we got about a minute. I know you mentioned renovations. Are you focusing in on the brick and mortar? What about your online space? Because there's that phygital sort of approach as well if you're in apparel.
So definitely online is equally as important, especially now with social commerce, live selling. It's such a different ball game altogether. But in the meantime, we are focusing our renovations mostly on our brick and mortar stores. We are rolling out a new store concept that would allow us to really improve the customer experience.
Would you say you'd add more staff this year?
Yeah, especially with our expansion plans. We do look like that we're going to need a bit more people.
By how many more percent, perhaps?
Hard to say. We're taking it one store at a time.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, look out in your stores and look out for this athleisure product. Thank you so much, Brandon.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Kathy.
it.
Thank you.
Brandon Liu of the Penshoppe Group.